Today's Saturday, the 21st of March. We're here live at the Traralgon Sports Stadium on behalf of Erik Miskle, Xavier, Ozan Onargan and Anthonie Trejo and the entire team at TOPDECK Promotions. We welcome you here tonight for the first ever time to Immortality.
And Steve's not leaving anything to the judges. Will their man get through this round and claim his victory? You don't see them just measuring up and unloading. These boys know that this can end at any moment. Shots by Moon, who's got Sinkpayak on the wobble as he goes to the body and then the head and the body of Sinkpayak. Three heavy cannons of the head kick. Oh my God, what a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the crew at TOPDECK have not only brought to you the best from around Traralgon and Victoria, they've scoured the country and have gone overseas. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and it all starts now. Bout number one.
It's very hard to control my emotions on when the actual first fight began. I guess another word for it could be ecstasy, because the feelings that happened on the actual ringing of the first bell, when I was with all my friends, we worked so hard, tirelessly to make all this work, and it all came together and it worked.
The feeling was very surreal. I mean, I remember Albert and Erik were right next to me, and you know, we just turned around and without anything being said, we gave each other a massive hug.
All I can remember is being with the boys, high-fiving, hugging, and just an incredible feeling of having known that we got it over the line and the show was actually happening.
All the stresses started coming, you know, was being released. I was very happy we actually finally got the show started, you know what I mean?
You know, say TOPDECK Promotions presents Immortality was something that words can't describe.
Immortality means everlasting and always being remembered, and that's what our fighters on the night, you know, fought for.
It means to be remembered for something important.
You know, something that'll last forever, something that'll go through the ages in the history books.
Once all the music was shut, all the lights were switched off, and we sat down around the table and discussed. Immortality wasn't all we thought it was. Reason being, it was more.
When we first started the ball rolling for Immortality, we wanted it to be an amateur show, so it definitely isn't what we thought it would be.
You know, the crowd were incredible. They were up on their chairs, stomping, clapping, screaming, just tearing the place apart.
Everything about Immortality was better than what we expected it to be.
Hearing that people really thoroughly enjoyed themselves was just fantastic.
The local Traralgon community, I haven't met more friendly and welcoming bunch. They were so open to the idea.
Words can't describe it how nice these people were, seriously. You'd be shocked, you know, to hear some of the stories, and everyone was just so nice.
The feedback that we got from all the businesses and all the people that we had there was pretty overwhelming, to be honest. It was one of those situations where we felt like if we didn't have a fight show there, we were letting them down.
The crowd on the night of the event was very energetic, especially on the main event when Stephen Bolchino stepped up. One stage of the night, there wasn't a single person in the stadium that wasn't up on their feet cheering Boldy.
To fight in front of this home crowd, you got so much pressure behind you, but this crowd was going absolutely crazy. This is one of the best crowds I've heard in a long time. Guys, give yourself a round of applause.
Hey, first of all, just want to say thank you to every single person to come and support TOPDECK's first promotion. Without you guys, we don't have fights. So please come and support us every chance you get. We rely on all of you guys.
TOPDECK was initially sparked about 2 years ago between Albert and Erik themselves. Because of the workload and other commitments, they couldn't go ahead with the fight show.
Well, me and Erik, we sat down one day having a chat, and we wanted to, I guess, see where we wanted to be in the next 5 to 10 years sort of thing, and we were talking about what our real passions in life were, and we both looked at each other and said, look, I don't know what else we can do but fighting.
We started pursuing the idea after we were approached to potentially put on a show down in the Latrobe Valley. Being that I'm originally a Gippsland boy down from Warragul, it was a good opportunity to bring something to the guys down there, rather than having to have them travel up to the city to support their mates and family. There are a lot of fantastic fighters that come out of Gippsland and the Latrobe Valley.
I feel welcomed, I feel like I'm in a part of a family, and I think in that environment that you can't not succeed.
We wanted to take the sport to the wider audience, expand it out of the city and take it to the Latrobe Valley.
We wanted the sport to grow, you know, we want to touch the rural areas. We want everyone to be a part and know what Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA, what martial arts is, and we really thought that Traralgon, you know, needed to have a taste of the Muay Thai scene. And why not with Stephen Baldacchino and Kim Baldacchino, who are two superstars out of Traralgon. Perfect moment, perfect timing.
As Baldacchino rocks Balon, the crowd is going crazy here. Champion, he's one of the nicest blokes in the sport, Stephen Baldacchino. They're all here to see this man do business in centre ring.
The preparation for the event was just intense.
Nothing could have prepared us. Mentally, stress, everything about it was different. You know, there was nothing that you could do to be prepared for this show. Everything that could have gone wrong pretty much did go wrong, and we made it work. We came across a lot of unexpected hiccups. We persevered. There were many sleepless nights, a lot of stress, to the point where the night before the weigh-in, we almost had to pull the pin on the show, but we pushed and pushed and pushed, and we got it across the line, and it was worth it. Every little bit of stress, lack of sleep, everything, it was worth it. It was far outweighed by the feeling of great success after the event. The difference between our event and others is that me, Erik, and Albert, we're all fighters, and we know how fighters need to be treated, and we want to raise that bar.
For our first fight show, I think we surprised a lot of people with setting a new benchmark. A lot of fight shows currently, they are very good at the moment, but I think for a first fight show, we pretty much met that standard, and we look to continuously improve.
We would like to revolutionise the fight game. We want to bring it back into people's lounge rooms. Every show, we want to do bigger and better. We've started in the Latrobe Valley. We want to continue to have shows there, but as we progress, we'd like to, eventually put on stadium shows in the city, have them aired, not just pay-per-view, but it'd be unreal if people at home could watch it on free-to-air as well.
As a company that runs Fight Show Promotions, we want to be known as the guys that have raised the level of combat sports.
It's our first fight show, and now we're going for bigger and better. Always aim for bigger and better.
Bigger venue, better fights. It's going to be epic.
It's gonna be a night full of entertainment, all new surprise, all new setup, a new competition format.
We're looking to go bigger and better constantly with every show, which is where we would like to introduce our follow-up promotion, which is Nexus, July 18th at the Traralgon Sports Stadium.